Hello, hello, hello. Good afternoon, everyone. Okay, sound check then. Is it eh, sound check? I say sound check done. Where am I? Where am I? What song should I put right now?
Never really know what's going on. Look at me sometimes like all you want to do is run. Hear me out, hear me out. It's all the things you never show. There are the things I want to know. Secret start in your heart so slow. But if you don't wanna tell me now, I guess I'll never know.
Okay, I have to share myself out now, and yeah, things to make them.
Secret start in your heart so slow. But if you don't wanna tell me now, I guess I'll never know. You don't wanna tell me now. I guess I'll never know. Here we go, turning all the wrongs into rights. Here we go, you can take me there tonight. Whoa, this life is all yours.
Oh my God, I've been speaking since I don't know that my mic is not. I don't know that I'm muted. Oh my God, I'm so sorry, guys. You're welcome, everyone. Hey, whoa! How many minutes? 28 minutes. I've been speaking for 28 minutes. Now, you're welcome. Topole Vivian, you're welcome. Musisi and International Royal. You said I should go live with my other account. So I'm asking, do you want me to join it? I don't understand that question really. But I've been talking since I never knew go live on other channel. I do go live. I do go live on expressing my view too. I go live on the other one, Gore Scout too. I think I did one twice on Gore Scout this week. It's just that most times it's on Grace, and like I just got my reward hours that they asked me to do. So, but I do this every Saturdays when I'm free. Most Saturdays when I'm not off YouTube. So thank you for coming. I do appreciate you, Chocolate Vivian, Musisi. Thank you. So I've been talking since I never knew I wasn't. I was muted. So I was saying, why is it that women are mostly told to endure in marriage or in a relationship? If this happen, women endure. If that happen, women endure. If the marriage is shaky, women will be told to go down now. Knees and do fasting and pray and pray and pray. How come we don't have much men preaching to men to also make sure their marriage works? When you are getting married and you go for marriage counseling, you will notice that the woman are being and you're being faced when they are talking. If you have two people talking to you guys during your marriage counseling, and you have a woman and a man, I'm talking from experience. I can remember vividly. The woman will be looking at your face and be telling you how you must cook for your husband, how your house must be clean, how you must make sure you feed your husband, how much you must this one husband, and this one that one husband, everything husband. And the man's head will be like, And I was waiting. Okay, what are they going to tell me? Love your wife. Love your wife. But all women do this one. Women that will endure. And I'm saying that our aunties, our grandmas, mummies, and all that, they are one of the enablers of these things. If you marry to their brothers, they want you to enjoy everything they've done. The way where you are married to, they want you to endure. Why is the endurance expectations of women so high? When a man decides to get a second wife or is cheating outside, the woman will be told to endure. Of course, you have to endure for the first days. I see how things can work, but the woman will be told to go down on her knees and start praying and all that. If the woman is misbehaving or something is not quite right between the couples, the man will be advised out there to try and get a second wife to reset the first wife's brain. Who says that a woman too can't make an attempt not to want to fix the marriage if they are done? Some women are done, but they will be told to continue to patch it, fix it, endure. During the endurance, some people just get on life. They pie in the process of enduring. There's no more love. The man feels that they're just a bag of potato that they bought. They will say, I put you in the house. Well, me, I'm not a supporter of don't work. As a woman, that a woman shouldn't work. I'm not a supporter of that. I've never been. And even health-wise, my health is not too great. But I thank God for where I am. I can still work. I don't advise that woman just don't do anything. It does also encourage all these men When they think when they get a second wife, that's when they can only reset your brain. You can resolve issue with your woman without getting a second wife or having a side chick. Why some people already believe that a side chick is why a marriage or marriages have they last, because the man get to get a comforter outside when the home is a bit hurt. But the woman is not expected to go out there. She's just expected to endure when the home is hot. When the home is hot, the man will go and cool off out there. The woman is a reservoir to stay to suck up the heat. Women are enabling some men as well. Our sisters, our grandmas, our aunties. Even when they know it's not easy, they will still tell you, or it won't work. They will tell you to endure. We already know that the pastors and the pastors and the prophetess, all of them will tell you to go and do fasting and prayer. Even when they know it's not going to work, they won't tell you work out. Most of them won't tell you work out of it, or they don't believe in having for you to have a break. They don't believe there should be a break where maybe some would feel um um get things fixed. They want that woman to stay in there. Let me actually see if I can find the video where I saw one where a woman was talking about this thing. I hope the music is not too loud. I know that people will be able to hear. And before I realized that the video, the this thing was muted, I was also talking about a mother-in-law living with. Um, I meant to type living with couple, but I've written spouse. Mother-in-law living with a couple. I have a case study where the person doesn't want me to put the write up on the screen because she sensed they would know from the way she usually write things. So, but I can verbally explain it. So she courted that man for 3 years. They've met before that, but the courting, not just in a relationship. So that means they've been together for more than 3 years. She said his mom has been pain in the, it. She dictates this, and she does make complaint that she does not have a backside. You know what I mean? There are some ladies that are not endowed behind. So she does not have a thick bottom, but the woman will always talk to it that in their family they always have a unique shape, blah blah blah. Just making her feel very uncomfortable. And she said the guy is a very good guy, very caring and all that. It's just this the mom. And the guy will be telling her that don't worry, once we get married, it will be help mommy, that they will just not live in the same area with mom. So that was her assurance, thinking that okay, since they were not going to be living in the same area or town with his mom, she will have a peace that it's only the few times that the mom comes to visit that she will just kind of accommodate her, not knowing that the story is going to change. So she said 2 or 3 weeks or whatever that they got married, then the woman had to come in. The husband told her that his mom said he has health issue, and so the mom will start living with them. And the mom has been living with them for a very long time now. It's like she's back to square one. She's married to the mom and the husband. To the extent that even the mom knows the guy's moves more than she does. The mom would love to spend time with her son, mostly on weekends, because she will claim to be lonely. So she feels she's having a divided attention. She's having her husband shared. Is it right for a mother-in-law to be living with couples? We know some people when they go to bed, their mom comes, the mother-in-law stay with them for some is 3 months, some is 6 months, some will say, oh no, it's a year, some is just 2 weeks. So mhm. I did not have that one during my time anyway. I wasn't lucky to have that. So like I said, to me, I feel it's not right. It's advisable that the first 5 years, at least, try and let the couples live together alone. Let them understand each other and enjoy their marriage. Because some marriages, not quite long that they tie the knots. The devil will want to throw stones, shake them. Some marriages, immediately they got married and the wife is pregnant, is going up and down, go to bed, just childcare. They haven't really gotten much time to be together. Now, coupled with the fact that we have family members that are now living with them, their mother-in-law is living with them, or the siblings, the wife's siblings comes to be living there. The man's, it's a lot. There's a lot that they are not. They can only do some private talk only in their bedroom. There's not much freedom. They can't walk. They can't walk nude. I'm not saying you shouldn't wear anything, but wear something very short. Feel free in your house. Walk into the kitchen. You wear your crop. What is short crop top, like a bra top. You're in your house. You can't do that. You're always covering up because a lot is expected from the woman. The woman is expected to endure. She's expected to endure, to pray to God, kneel down, fast. Do that when the man is behaving. Do so when something is not right financially. When the sour time comes, the woman is expected to endure and pray. Don't forget that if the woman is working well and everything is going well and it's not going as smooth for the man, the woman will also be told to try to bow for her husband, and some will even will be told to, if they can give up their job, they don't mind. My main question is, why are women always the one being asked to endure in marriages, relationship? Why? And I feel it's not right for mother-in-laws to be living with couples with their children, or their sons. It's not just right. You're welcome, Uncle Ben, Uncle Beno, Beno. Yeah, I'm fine. Freedom for dressing disappear in that moment. Exactly. I forgot to drop my link. Yeah, you can't dress properly. Sometimes you just want to be yourself on weekend. Let's say for example, couples that are working, that they work Monday to Friday. Early in the morning, they dress up in their room. We're expected, okay, they go to the shower, they dress up, everyone is ready to go to work. You come back, just but weekend, you can't be free. Your husband's brother is living with you, your own brother or sister is living with you. You can't just be. So when you go to some people's house to visit them, you see the way the woman is free, wearing where you only buy those things and keep them in the room. You can't wear them. Imagine when your mother-in-law is now living with you. Every step you must count. You must be watching, even the way use the stairs. I remember the one that told me that the mother-in-law said she always uses the stairs sluggishly, that she's not smart enough. In our own house, and people will say, yeah, uh, we have to definitely. It's a must that we respect our mother-in-laws, our elders, but we know where they are actually where they're overstepping their boundaries. How do you deal with that? Do you tell her, Mom, please stop it? You know, there's some mother-in-law that doesn't even want you to call them mom. You call them mom, they will remind you that they have their own mom, their own children. But you don't have a choice. Me, I must always call it's mom that me I'm used to. I cannot be mentioning somebody else's name. It's mom. So how do you deal with mother-in-law living with you, mother-in-law that now controlling, that don't see, they believe that everything that you do must please them because they believe that their own ways during their own youth time were the best. Some the life they did not live during their own time, they wouldn't allow you to live it right now. Yes, that's why some mother-in-law would be surprised to see you wearing short in your own house. You're not wearing it out too. In your own house, they're complaining that why are you wearing that? Imagine mother-in-law that are sitting on the same bed with your husband on your own on your own matrimonial bed. Yeah, some people could be close, which I don't mind. That one is not a problem for me. We sit we can just even when we're talking. Sometimes we're watching a movie and we're not downstairs, we're upstairs. She can be there, but she knows when she will excuse us. Like she was, I say, let me leave you and your husband alone because she has once been there. But there are some they want you to excuse them in your own bedroom. It depends on how close some people are with their mother-in-laws, and I'm talking about the wife now, the wife and the mom, and your husband's mom. I'm not saying your mom and your husband will be sitting on the same bed, though. Please, people should not get me wrong. I'm talking about my mother-in-law now. Yeah, but people. There are some that they know where to stop. They know, you know what, this is not right. But there are some that they want to dictate how where your pot should be, how you should do this one. Imagine those that actually even cook. They take turns to cook they would cook for their son. Some will not even ask you that, are you cooking for DJ today? Let me cook for him. He likes this way that I make porridge. Oh, let's cook it together. No, they will go and cook it and become your own co-wife with you. When we talk about this, our mother-in-law, it doesn't end. And yes, women are told to endure. The same set of women will be telling women to endure, and I do that as well. I'm going to advise, you need to be more patient, you need to pray, but it seems that's what we just do. Sometimes, how come men are not being, there's no much platform where men are being told to do this to also make the marriage to work. Musisi, if you're still here, I know you're still trying to climb the ladder to to marriage lane. But do you see? Can you Do you understand the scenario of what I'm talking about? Like women are just being told to endure. Is the expectations of every other person that a woman has to do this, a woman has to endure, a woman has to that one. He said, by the way, for God also choose the perfect audio for the show. Is it the music that is playing in the background? I hope you guys can hear me anyway. Yeah, I said it about you because you're about to join the marriage lane soon. And I'm saying, would you also be expecting that your wife has to be you have to endure on everything, even when you're doing wrong, endure. Then the next thing they will be telling the woman, oh, you better endure before your husband will go and marry another person. They now use the marriage as in getting another woman as a threat. Getting another, or you will go and get a side chick outside. And when the second wife actually come in, they will get tired of that one too, and they will be looking for to go and get another woman. Like I said, I was just asking why are women being the one that they are being expected to endure more? The expectations of women in a relationship, in the society, in a marriage, the expectations of women are too high. This one, women, they expect that you should endure. This one, women. What happens to men? Uncle Bear, I don't know if you're still here. What happened to you guys? Why are women being always told to suck it up? Then tomorrow they'll say, oh, that woman looks older than her husband. When all she does is endure, endure, endure. I'm not stopping people from enduring. I've endured and I'm still enduring. I'm still in the enduring process. So it's not like everything is rosy. But it's a question, it's a talk that we need to do. We need to discuss why are women always this started from our great grandparents. When they are nurturing children, the male child will be asked to sit down. They won't wash plates, they won't go to the kitchen because the women are expected to be in the kitchen. The women are expected to this one. The Some women even turn it to the main things that they must do, even when it's not pleasing to them. In a nutshell, they are using this endurance or and expectations of women too much. They're misusing it because it is because some women relate. I know you will come and defend them. Then let me see properly. Because some men relate the women should act like the way their mother used to treat them. Yeah, that's why the other one was had to bring his mom in. Imagine if a man is telling you, I want to look at, I want to see if your food is as tasty as because that's as their mom wants. If you know how to cook. Some actually will even tell the lady that they are going to send them to their mom to go and teach them how to cook the food that they like. You know what? God have mercy on the other side of the good things, not the bad side. Well, women, choose what works for you. Yeah, choose what works for you. It's not easy. The expectations of endurance just need to be reduced. It's getting on women too. Like I said, let me look for somewhere where a woman too was talking about this similar thing. I think I saw this one when if I still I hope I hope I remember where I saw it from. Okay, I think I'll type it and play. I'm gonna play it on my. Okay. Oh, okay. I can see you. I was looking down.
Hello, Godix.
Hello, Musisi. How are you?
I'm okay. Vivi. Golik, she was here trying to talk about marriage issues. Nothing, you know what you see about the in this marriage situation. That's what she said earlier because you are telling me I should retype again what she said. I will not retype it. Then back to the topic, colleagues. Forget about Vivi. It's either way. A man, some men, not all of them, but some men, those who cannot understand. Maybe sometimes those who act like kids or those who are still in their youth life think that the way their mom used to treat them in a good way, they should be exactly the way this current lady whom they have married to or whom they are staying with at home, married or not married, they should also treat them in the same way. Though though they always don't welcome the bad way because still the mom used maybe to slap him or what, but when it comes to slapping, that does not work out. But if at all it comes about maybe reminding about him that you know what, lunch is ready, please come back a little bit early home. Please, the kids are supposed to. They need money, they need school fees, they need this type of care that kids. That does not work out. Now, but when it comes to the care, they want them to let them know, you know what, daddy, there is juice here, daddy, there is good food here. When they can't reach out their responsibilities. Either way, even in this, it's not about only by the way to the women, as you stated it in the title. Also, at the many side, if this daughter of ours, or if at all this daughter was brought up by the daddy's daughter, in quotation, daddy's daughter, kind of it who is treated in that angle, still we think also that the man should always try to treat her like that way, like the dad used to treat her. Maybe the baby, my baby, my baby. Now she expects also, yes, she also expects to have also such cases in marriage. Yeah, some, as you said earlier, that they always some can say yes, even though the man has done something bad. Someone is telling you, please, let us try to connect this house in such a way. Then you do it the other way around. Go away, Moses. Yeah, I was trying to emphasize that because you are requesting me to type it in a chat again. Some men like it that way. Yeah, liking is totally different from understanding each other. Okay, I might like, I might like always maybe every evening to, I don't drink, but maybe every evening to go and booze or drink or to go to the club and drink. But when the wife of yours, she does not do that. Now, Kashiumao, my dear friend, yes, some women like it that way. Oh, but since now you're one, or you're living, you may not even be one in terms of marriage, but you're staying together. You have to understand, you have to adjust. Understand even may delay, but you have to adjust. Adjusting from what you knew before to the new life you have adapted. Because the moment you try to now to mature up or try to say that I'm going to have a wife at home, implying certain things are going to change. The day you and the wife decide that we are going to have a baby, certain things are going to change because you have to emotionally prepare yourself so that when the kid annoys you, don't just slap the kid. You try to advise. Okay? Musisi, would you marry another wife because she's not pleasing you? No. You just try to find out solution together with her. That's why I was saying earlier, you should not distance yourself from someone because of because of the way they used to treat you back days. Okay, you just adjust with the person whom you were with. Okay, let me just give the worst scenario. In case maybe you married a husband or a wife who is urinating on the bed. Okay, who is waiting in the
Let
bed?
me put your face up so they can see you.
uh, it's okay. If at all you married such a lady or you married such a man who is waiting a bed, you don't need really for the fact that you don't need to really chase away the lady or you don't need really to run away from the man. What you just need is to adjust. Try to find a solution together. Because before you didn't know about the other side of hers or his. That this kind of person when 3 o'clock midnight, this person waits our bed. You just adjust. But not just only praising. So would you marry another wife because she's not praising you? No. You just try to find out why isn't she praising you. You try to find a solution for that. Both either way, because the man could be always okay, but when the wife she's not okay with it, or the wife she's okay with it, but when the man is not okay with such stuff that is taking place, then sitting down and talk about it, it's okay. Sometimes you may talk about it and he or she gets annoyed because you talked about something. She felt that it may not really come out of your mouth, but talking about it is better than keeping quiet. Then you always try to take it to another person. Like the way Golik she was saying earlier, someone trying to invite the mom. That you know what? Maybe I'll take you to my mom. Or mom, you come and see your daughter-in-law. Or maybe the daughter calls the dad. Or mom, come and see your son-in-law. She's really acting. He's acting like this, or she's acting like this. If at all you like certain food, you don't need to really talk to tell your mom that my friend, my wife, I need such kind of food. You just tell her the kind of food maybe you want. You try maybe also to help. In case you learned how to cook such food, then you cook before her. You try to tell her exactly the kind of food while you try, because even you might add my kind of food when even yourself you can't cook it. Yes, when even you have never tried it before. The only interest you have is just to eat it, but you have never tried how to prepare such kind of food. It could be even fried eggs. You say, I like fried eggs mixed up with carrots and other greens, but you like it, but you have never tried to take that hassle to prepare the fried eggs. Same thing with the drinks and so on. Now, Kashima was our okay. Too much I expected from women, and it makes them strong to meet up with it. Social expectations. Now, too much is expected from both ends, not only one side. The moment you try to raise your point that you want the other side to raise more than what they expect from you, implying both of you not trying to put issues on the table to bring them to a common point. Okay, it may not be 100% a common point, but at least you can try to reach a common point or try to discuss about it. It may be a dining table case or it may be a bedroom case. Okay, try to sit in a bedroom down there. You try to discuss about it. You know what, my wife? Yes, daddy. You shower just once in a day. Please, at least shower twice. Oh, the wife can tell the hubby. Whenever you come from work, you forget to shower. I don't like that. Hubby may think about it. That day may not shower, but the next day you will see him adjusting because you have talked about it. You have talked about it when he is sober. You have talked about it when she is sober to receive or to consume such information. Because don't try out to bring out statement when you have already annoyed someone or when someone he or she is not in her mood. You may not get the good results from that person. Men too should know how to cook. It should ease off stress. Now let me tell you, my dear Kash.
I totally agree.
My dear Mao Kash, I'm the eldest son from my mom. Okay, I'm the eldest. I started cooking when I was 7. She started training me how to cook sauce fast. Sauce when I was 7. When I clocked 8, she started training me how to peel matoke, and I started cooking. Okay. My younger ones could not cook. Then when I clocked 9, I could now prepare both meals, prepare the sauce plus the food. Okay. Now, you cannot say that men should learn. It depends on that parent whom they have brought at home to see the daughter-in-law whether she knows how to cook. Why didn't you try to teach your son how to cook so that the son can now teach the daughter, the wife? In case maybe the wife doesn't know how to cook certain kinds of food, the son he is interested in. Let me see. Want to pay bills are men expectations. Those are back days. Don't talk about that one who's supposed to be paying the bills. It is the only men. Both ends. Because now two of the two kinds always wake up and say, we are going to work. That's why even when you have a kid at home, you wake up and say, today it's you to take the kids to school. Today it's me to take the kids to school. Now not be around in the evening, please drive past by the school and pick those daughters or the boys of ours, take them back home. I left food, maybe warm it up or cook. You know, you may not be perfectly cooking maybe potatoes. You don't know how to cook potatoes, but you may be knowing how to cook faster foods. Yes, as the daddy is preparing that, mommy will come back at 9 because that's where he's working from. You cannot just say bills. When you quote it like bills, then you not bring out the point, implying you have not talked about it. Running mama, that again. Lady Joy TV also coming to the lady's house. My friends, I also went to listen to Golix earlier, and I've moved away from the endurance. Endurance to me is both either way, because even a man can try to protect the wife. Whenever they tell the man, your wife is a quarrelsome lady, whenever she's home here, she abuses everyone. My wife, and then the man could be like, my wife cannot do that. She's a humble person. But in actual sense, when both of them are in the house, they always quarrel. But when they are out, he wants to protect the wife. Okay? And even when the wife asks, Daddy, can I really do such a bad thing? Then the man will say, no, my wife cannot do such a thing. Okay? Would you talk show you also come? Things either way. And things to be simplified, sometimes you bring them close. It's not too hard for you to pick that kid from school. Okay? It's not too hard for you to fold the clothes. Yes, she might have maybe forgot to fold the clothes, maybe to put them in a closet, maybe to hang them up. When you're home, you're not doing anything, do that simple thing. Yes, do that simple thing. Do not wait for her to cook for you. Then after, you also think about folding clothes. Just folding 5 clothes or 10, that can make her very more comfortable with you. Okay? Then also when you make a suggestion or you try to bring something on a table, she'll listen to you. Okay? She'll listen to you. You might tell her, you know what? I don't like your kind of food because you always put too much salt in the sauce. Then she'll adjust. But don't say, please try out my mama's food, because how she used to moderate when it comes to spoons of the salt. She'll think that the relationship between you and her, it's about the mom. Or the man will think that the relation between you and him, it's about your parents. Okay. Golix even inside saying, let me put this man on the screen. Yes. How are you, Golix? It has been a while before I last see you.
I'm just going to attend to him. Can you hear me?
It has been. Pardon?
Sorry, my son is here. I just wanted to attend to him. So give me a minute, please. You can carry on.
I should go down?
No. No. You can hold the stage.
Okay, fine. It's okay. Friends, those who have just joined us and those who are listening in the background, Golix had a title, or she gave us in a title, Endurance Expectation is on Women, Mother-in-laws Living with Spouses. And to me, I was taking the other way around. I just slightly changed it a little bit in her title to say that it's either way, endurance both men and women. Mothers-in-law living with spouses, yes. because it may be the other way around. Either the spouses are living with the mother-in-law on the other side of the lady, or mother-in-law the other side of the man, because of some things that are not being placed on the right side. And the right side, the thing has been caused because of the two people not to understand each other. Someone may suggest at home, though Golik is try to tide me around by talking about, Musi, you get married. I've seen certain things, Golex, and examples, and I've tried not to advise the married ones, but at least I can give us a simple solution. One time you gave us a topic which our dear sister, that is, what's her name? Our sister from Nigeria, the one who is doing masters, is daughter to a pastor. She was trying with Mama Ifiki, trying to pose a question, a statement that someone who is not married cannot give advice to someone who is in marriage. And I was really badly not saying it cannot. It's not really true. Okay, someone can really try to give advice. Expectations. Having too much expectation, sometimes men or us, let me say us, you might be 40 or you might be 35. You marry a wife of yours who is 24. Your thinking capacity is a difference of 14 years between you and your wife, but you're expecting your wife to be thinking as fast as you think. Then you expect a lot from your wife, from such a wife. Yes, certain things to be you to advise. Now that is what I'm trying to bring another point. The difference between you and your wife, maybe you're 35 and your wife is 27 or 26, a difference maybe of 7 years, and yet you're expecting a lot this wife of yours to be really treating you like the way your mom used to treat you, even if she might not get a chance to see your mom. Pardon?
Yeah,
okay. Okay.
Like
even
their wife to treat them the same way their mom their mom treated them. I'm in agreement with what you're saying.
Pardon, Golix?
Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you. I think I should use my headset.
That's what I mean.
Let me use my headset. I don't want to use the desktop because now you were saying something earlier. I brought back the microphone close to my lips.
Yeah, I'm saying yes, that I agree with what you said, that some people want their woman to treat them the same way their mother brought them up, the way their mother was treating them, pampering them.
And on that point, I was saying exactly now, someone who is maybe 35 and you have married a wife of 24 years, 23 years, you're 40, you have married a wife of maybe 27 years, a difference of 13 years. Even this wife of yours, she has never even seen your mom. Unlucky, your mom maybe passed away, and indeed you're trying hard to pick the characters, which characters you have never introduced before her. Maybe you have never even talked about exactly what you as an individual, what you need, and even her sharing you with what she needs, because it's either we're not one-sided, even her what she needs as an individual, but you are choosing her to be the best wife of yours. 50% of the main character would be displayed during a long courtship. My dear, these days, long courtships are not existing.
Yeah, there's no people don't wait for that long anymore. They don't want to be disappointed.
uh, these days, long courtship do not exist, Koshimao. Because the issue is, you might be my workmate. I pick your characters. I see how you work out. 1 week, 2 weeks. Visit my place. I visit your place. We are now friends. From friends, then we are girlfriends, boyfriends. Then from boyfriends to wife. In just a difference of 6 months, we are somewhere. Then after 1 year and a half, we are proposing to have introduction. There is no long courtship. Long courtship that is no longer existing as it used to do before. Those long courtship and the half a year and 1 year, you cannot really study that person properly and really say that I really know everything that really is about this person. Because even it might be your first time to go to this lady's place or this man's place to know even their culture. Okay, you found someone. Let me just use Golix as my example. You found Golix in Europe because you're coming from the same country she comes from. Then you say, this is my this lady we come from the same country. Then since you're coming from the same country, you think you're going to be on the same page. She might be from a different tribe, and you also coming from a different tribe, different culture, different way of handling things. Then, but since one thing, because you're Ugandan, then you end up really marrying the person in just a short time. Now, the 50% of the main character would be displayed during long courtship. That is no longer existing. Okay? That is no longer existing. You take your chances. Apart from when you take measures, though sometimes people always go in when they they have their ambitions. Okay? People make things faster because they have their ambitions. Either way.
People that are married from the same place, the same language, the same everything, they still have issue.
Yes, because Kashimawa was like 50% of the main character. The characters that do not matter as fast as in the short courtship.
Characters, it's true in a way. You could see like almost half of its character that I think bad ones that you might overlook.
That is it. Because you might underestimate a character and you think maybe she will adjust or he will adjust, yet that is his daily character. Okay? The man is quarrelsome. The man always over complains, or the lady always over complains. The man is now earlier about what you asked me. When you asked that Moses, would you marry another wife because she's not pleasing you? That scenario, okay? Because this person is no longer is always not pleased. Okay, this person always feels like he should always go in for other people. You understand? That is now a character. At first, you thought maybe it can be controlled. It can be controlled, or someone can get rid of it. But when that's the character of that individual, okay? But either way, bad or good characters, you can really try to keep it up or to look at it, okay? Yeah, hello, Kasichi Mao. You're welcome, host.
Thank you. Thank you. Uju Talk Show, you're welcome. Thank you. Sorry I didn't acknowledge you. Once you get in. Lady J, thank you for coming as well. I appreciate you. Thanks, Chocolate Vivian, for stopping here. Yeah, I think we've covered the two things: the mother-in-law being living with couples. Like I said, the first few years they should just allow them to enjoy themselves, to get to know each other more. Because when people get married, there are so many character attitudes that is going to unfold based on the event that is happening. Things will happen in the house. They're just living together and getting to know much of things that they were not aware of when they were still courting, except those who were courting and they've been living together, so they know how they jam up themselves on. You know, some people don't flush well, some people will not flush the toilet, some people will not. So they might not know all these things until when they get start living together. So, you know, when they now have their mother-in-law living with them, the mother-in-law wouldn't want to see his son washing plates. You understand? Imagine like your mom now comes to your house and see you washing plates, see you sorting clothes for washing, and they will be wondering what's your wife doing? Like, why are you doing it? Because they believe that once a man is doing something, that maybe the woman is overriding the man, is bruising the man's ego.
Some mothers-in-law, either side, woman or man, and men side, the other ladies side, they think that the way they used to treat their husbands, or the way they used to treat their wives, is the same way this new marriage where their daughters and sons, they have married each other. That's the way it should really be, or that's how the way it should really act every day. These people may have agreed that, you know what, my husband, you know what, my wife, I always try to do this, and you also try to do this, okay? So that at least you can help me with this. Both of us we go to work, both of us we come back from work at the same time. But since to make the things a little bit faster on either side, at least you help me with this, I also do this. Then you, mom-in-law, you show up after 1 month or after a year. Then you're telling, why are you making my son to wash the plate? Why are you making my yes? Why are you making my daughter why are you making my daughter maybe to clean the car? Let me just say that to clean the car, to wash the car.
Wow.
She said, I'm okay to clean the car. Okay, I will be able to clean it. Since we have a pressure pump around, I can really clean that car. And me, I'll do this and this and this. Okay. Why are you making my daughter to maybe to dig around, or to go in that small garden around, or the backyard? Why are you allowing? Because you did not allow your daughter to do it at home. But we agreed. By the way, we agreed out of love, okay? Not just like it is a punishment. We agreed out of love that we should really try to do this as a family. We should try to do this. We shall try to pass through this life, me and you, by trying to share work at home. You know, people always grow up and we say those two ladies, not the men and the husband, the lady and the gent, they have loved each other. They are 65, but indeed always as if they have seen each other yesterday. They are 70, but the way they act as if love was there just in 2 months back, but they have lived 40 years. Okay? Mothers-in-law should learn to mind their own homes and let new couples be. A minute, Golix.
Where's that? My mouse is not moving anymore. Exactly.
No, it's okay. It's okay. I was trying to direct someone here. He was lost. Let me first read the other chats, people. Hello. Exactly, sis. They should let them get to know each other and enjoy marriage. That is true. That is true. Okay? Because the only way they can understand each other, it is by letting them. It's like, Golix, let me give you a scenario. It's like having a kid at home, and that kid, you say, I would like the kid to learn that is something hot. Okay, not to allow to burn the kid, but at least to know that is something hot. Now to know that maybe the kid, to get off the seat, he or she should step here and go down. He or she to get off the bed, he or she should really step here and go down. But if always you try to interrupt that development, trying to always to help, always trying to pick the kid from maybe from the bed down, even when you know that indeed this kid could really afford to get off this bed to go down, allow the kid to learn certain things. Then by watch, okay, indeed by watching, it's like you have discussed about an issue with the couple, then you watch in and this is the adjustment between that two. You told me, Moses, you don't shower. Please, you that you always don't shower. Please do not brush. Please try to, and you see my progress. Did I change or I'm still in that way? The first one. Or I'm still in such a scenario, okay?
Yeah.
A woman who is well to do, don't bother about women exceptions when the man is not meeting to his own expectations too. Okay, thank you. Exactly, sis. They should do it.
Okay, so okay, I thought
Yes,
you were
continue. Continue.
Oh, okay. A woman who is well-to-do don't bother about women expectation when the man is not meeting to his own expectation too. Sort of. And when you mean women well-to-do, do you mean those who are rich, or if and they have maids at home? Because there are some expectations of women in the house, though, that I am not against. I'm like, the chores at home. There are some chores that you and your man can just figure out what to do. But if you're good, you're capable enough financially to get someone to, maybe they employ someone that help them in the house. Some women, maybe they brush aside their own what expectation people have for them. Maybe that's what you mean. But the expectations of a woman not having a child is, the society has that great expectation on women, on that woman, the wife, that, so maybe she's the one with the issue. She's the one most people, 80% of people are looking at that. Maybe she's barren, not considering if the man cannot actually, if the man is actually the one struggling with some health issue. So the women that maybe they are well to do, that don't care about people's expectations for her. I think some of them have thick skin and they just can't be bothered. I think those ones that have thick skin, they have a backup, they have a family or parental backup that are doing well. So the man, maybe this man is just for the fact that they should not think that they are married. Maybe, maybe. I think if a woman is well to do, if you're doing well financially, a woman will be able to dictate some of the things that maybe is expected of her to do. A woman that is not working at all will find it a bit more hard to tell her husband, can you wash the plates? Or can you cook dinner? But if you're working, you're both working, you understand each other. Conversation will lead to it that maybe the man is offering to cook dinner tomorrow or the weekend, or you guys already have a fix that I do so day, you do so day. I do these dishes, you do the washing, the laundries. How do I dust so place, you do so thing. They already know what they will do because they have understanding between themselves. And when you guys are doing well and things are working, but if one party is not doing well, really, 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 really struggling, it's a bit difficult. It's not that much. It's not a lot. I can't say there will be a lot of people that can now face that partner to say you need to be doing the chores in the house, because it will come to a case of I've been out there working and to pay bills and do so thing. You're talking to me about chores. What do you do at home? I don't know if Moses is still here. And bees. Bees.
Yes, I'm still here, but I'm going down.
Okay, no
I'm
problem.
still here.
Thank you. I
Okay, you're
appreciate it.
welcome.
Yeah.
You're welcome.
So BC, is it biz? Biz. BC. Yeah, BC. I hope I kind of get your point well. I don't know if that what we're explaining is. If I got your point well, I will be ending soon anyway. My 1.5 hours. So when I started the stream, I've been talking to I think I was talking for 28 minutes, not knowing that I was muted. So I'm just going to crop that off once I end the live stream so that we can start from where exactly um, the main topic starts from. So, like I was saying, expectations of women to endure this endurance of a thing, I don't have problem with it. I said I was going to play a video. I'm going to play it. I will not put it on the screen. So sometimes I'll just play. I will not put it on the screen. Where I found this when this person too was also making the same complaint that I will guess you are English. Yeah, okay. I'll just play it. I hope you can hear. Let me put the volume up.
Women like you. You can correct me if I'm wrong, but I have never seen a man that has been asked to endure a bad wife. As soon as a man has a bad wife or he starts complaining about his bad wife, the first thing he's asked to do is leave that woman and marry another woman. Nobody is asking him to pray for his wife. Nobody is asking him to fast for his wife.
Exactly.
Nobody is asking him to wait for his wife to change. Nobody is asking him to be patient with his wife. But when a woman marries a bad man, suddenly everybody has an advice for her. Everybody is telling her in church, they are telling her to pray. In the home, they are telling her to be patient. Everywhere on the internet, they are telling her, bring out your feminine energy. He needs your feminine energy. You need to calm him down. You need to endure. You need to be patient. Why is it that we associate suffering, patience, endurance, long suffering with the female gender? Why can't men also endure cheating wives? Why can't men also endure bad wives? Why is it that the responsibility of endurance is always on the women? And the worst part is the people that will tell you to endure the most are women like you. You can correct me if I'm wrong, but I have never seen a man that has been asked to endure a bad wife. As soon as a man has a bad wife or he starts complaining about his bad wife, the first thing he's asked to do is leave that woman and marry another one. Nobody is asking him to pray for his wife. Nobody is asking him to fast for his wife. Nobody is asking him to wait for his wife to change. Nobody is asking him to be patient with his wife. But when a woman marries a bad man, suddenly everybody has an advice for her. Everybody is telling her in church, they are telling her to pray. In the home, they are telling her to be patient. Everywhere on the internet, they are telling her, bring out your feminine energy. He needs your feminine energy. You need to calm him down. You need to endure. You need to be patient. Why is it that we associate suffering, patience, endurance, long suffering with the female gender? Why can't men also endure cheating wives? Why can't men also endure bad wives? Why is it that the responsibility of endurance is always on the women? And the worst part is the people that will tell you to endure the most are women like you. You can correct me if I'm wrong, but I have never seen a man that has been asked to endure a bad wife.
Okay. So you see, she has a point, and I've actually pointed out some of this things that she said. Women are expected to do a lot when it comes to endurance, when it comes to when things are not going well in the family. We know about the children, of course, pray, do everything, the husband, yeah. But we have when men are also misbehaving, and the other fellow men will be advising them to go and marry someone else. I'm out. Yeah, I know. Thank you very much for coming. I appreciate you. I'm ending in just a minute or two now. That they should go and get another wife to reset the first wife brain, not knowing that the woman out there to have something that she's also still covering, and when she comes in, most of the time will be targeting the first wife to kind of make her life uncomfortable. After a while, when she's really settled and she feels that she's the madam of the house or whatever, and she starts noticing the man's behavior is changing too, and she starts thinking, okay, I think this man is already seeing someone else outside, and yeah, they want to be kind of more the cordial relationship with the first one. It just happens in different ways. But women like us are the one enabling them. I know so there are some men out there that would advise the man get a second wife. Imagine the man's mother would tell the wife, the son, get another wife because they are not happy with the wife that he first married. It does happen that some even have their second wife in the village. Look at you when he got married to um, Watermelon. There are some men that were advising him that don't worry, just give me some time. That's how women do it. She will soon cool off. She will soon accept him because that's what majority of women does. When the man bring the wife home or they notice that she will just really scatter the place. Oh, emotion will be everywhere. Oh no, I'm not taking it. We did not sign for this. We did not why. They will do all this. She will get angry. Just tell her, give her time, and it's true. 3 months, they'll start telling her, and think of your children, the school fees, the this one, the that one. Before you know, she start relating with her husband again. And yeah, in a way, she accepts the second wife. May says she doesn't want to be numbered, and she makes sure she maintains it. So all those things that you believe that people, men that they were telling him he was a dogu, he was this one, he was that one. He thought May was going to change by that, like in 3 months, 6 months, May will change. And the May that he knows, maybe if he goes home, goes to the house for a visit, the way he will kind of make life. The lady is very soft that he believes that he knows May in and out, but not knowing that he has brought out another side of me. You see, and when the son issue happened, I think she had it like she just sealed it like I am done. And people were saying, oh, it's because they were not really in love. The marriage of when they were 16, blah blah blah. It's well, you're welcome, Chisom. You're driving, no problem. Thank you for coming. I'm ending soon. I've been saying that in the past 5 minutes though. But I'm ending soon anyway. Yeah, thank you. Like I was saying, I think I might still put this question out again. Thank you, BC. BC, is it BC? Please, I'm sorry if I don't pronounce your name properly. Thank you for your contribution. I appreciate it. Yes, like I said, I might still put this question up. Why are women expected to endure more when all these things is happening? Things like this. Yeah, I know people will come and quote the Bible for me. I am not a child of Satan before. God. You guys notice that I don't quote scriptures except when I'm doing scriptural would I say stream from DMV. I think it's over 10 years. I don't quote scriptures when I'm talking. Mm-mm. And I have a personal reason for that. I've been burnt in a few times. So when you quote me a scripture, I can agree with you, but I don't do you quote me, I quote you thing. I talk practical talk. And like today there is what is it called? Link. I thought you were okay, let me oh, I pinned the link. I don't know if you can see. Let me redrop it. I dropped it again now. Like I said that marriage reality and expectations. There are so many things that I expected from women. Women seems to be expected to carry 90% of what we call marriage. The man should just be there as a man. Do you know that some men, they believe that being a man alone is finished. All I need to do is put a woman in the house and boss them around. At least I watch someone, and I'm sure that guy will be will wish that he has money so that he can tell the bloggers that when he went to do a podcast that they should bring the thing out. What he said was, I'm a man. Once I get a woman in the house, they must do what I want them to do. Hello. Hello,
Hello.
Susan. You're welcome. Good afternoon.
Good
Hi, Papa. How are you
afternoon.
doing?
Happy Saturday.
Happy Saturday to you too. Good to hear from you.
Yeah. I've been listening from the background.
Thank you.
Behind the scenes. I know. You've done justice to it already.
That me?
Yeah, so doing your ranting.
Oh yeah, when I'm doing my rant.
It's like the network is not really steady. Can you hear me?
I can hear you.
Oh, okay. Yeah, better. All right. So, what's the case study? I overheard you saying that May refused to take yes because maybe you was thinking that she want to line up as a first and then there will be second and very soon there might be third. She's not cut out for that. You said it, right?
Yeah. I said, why are women expected, or women's endurance as expectations of women to endure more for the marriage or relationship, maybe to last long or whatever, that the expectation that they have on women, of we women,
Even
and we
though we
women
are hot.
also be enablers. And also, even when a man is misbehaving, they will be telling the woman, just go down on your knees, pray to God. And I do understand. But why is it that we don't have much of these circles or groups or whatever telling men the same thing? Some men have it in their head that wherever they do goes. And some men are also being advised, or they will also use it as a threat to their woman that will get a second wife to reset your brain. Whereby making some women even overwork themselves. I think Kashi also said something like that. It makes them to overwork themselves. They keep struggling just because they don't want that to happen. Some they will say it's because of the children. Like, why are we expected to do to endure too much? And I play someone's message that says
Women
almost
are
something
also
like,
threatening, though.
pardon me?
Women are also threatening men too. So
Yeah,
I
but
know somebody that used to tell the husband, see, the day you just step out of this place,
of
another
course,
man will move in. Hey,
we're
the man
done.
will be like, really? Oh my God. That it is the extreme of it for a woman to be saying that to the husband because that kills a man's ego. Imagine if you step out of this place, another man will move in, blah, blah, blah. So it's not only women that is cut out to be accepting all those men's, will I call it maltreatment or rudeness, because some of them are very rude and they expect the women to accept it as way of life. That's not okay at all. Sometimes they will ask them to kneel down and beg your husband. Kneel down and beg your husband.
And now, hello? I think it's a network. Yeah, some women too do have their way of giving the trade, but it's both ways. I'm just talking about most of the societal expectations of women enduring this. When there's no child, women. When there's this one, women. They're expected to do this and that, and there's too much, and some can't even cope with it. But because of what people will say, they keep struggling, and why they are struggling, they are making mistakes, and these same people that she's trying to impress will also be picking on their mistakes. Sometimes we don't want to do some things, but we'll be thinking of what will people say. Yeah, what will people say? You did it just because of what will people say. When it favors you, you understand, or you are happy that you were able to do that thing. But if it doesn't favor you, or if it doesn't come out well, you regret the fact that you actually give it a try. But you already know that it's not going to work, that you're struggling. That's just my own question today. That they should tune it down a bit on women, please. Even the young ones, they feel why are they expected to this? You see the way some of them question. I have someone that was telling me that they plan not to have children. I couldn't be asking why straight up. I was just like, But when I had a private conversation with the person, I asked that, did you guys agree? What about the parents? Are you guys ready for the heat? Some people, and she was telling me, Auntie, it's people's expectation that when people marry, must they always have children? Must marriage always be only for children? The way we were brought up, there are some things that we have in our air. Some women don't believe in some certain thing, like it's a no for them. I don't know if any of you watch this Love is Blind program. I do watch it. I think UK have started this, and I've watched about second episode right now. The way some people will pass some questions across because they're trying to see what their relationship is going to be like. The word is they open eye. I mean, how did they speak that English? The pidgin. I'm not good at pidgin, so that's why I don't really speak it much. Because I'm not too good with English, but the pidgin is bad. Yoruba is worse. So they want to see where the word is. They are more enlightened. There are things that they can ask questions that we're not able to ask years ago. We're kind of shy and all that. Now they will throw it at you. Women too are working, they're able to not allow certain things to happen. Guide their respect or what you can throw at them. I just feel society needs to tone down the expectations of women must always endure on this and that and that. It should be both ways. If they haven't had children, women, I remember this one because I mentioned women. A woman was being told, you see, God help our elder, our mommies, I should call them, our elder women. Like, when you see a woman, a couple that have been married for 5 years, you're telling her to continue to thank her husband for enduring. You don't know. You don't know if they have issue, if the issue was actually from the husband, but you keep telling it. If nobody asks you for all this advice or thing or whatever, then you're telling her to continue to pray so that no woman will come into the house, so that this one, that one, the husband has been, even when you're doing personal, we in circle in church, people are holding hands. When you get to their stage to pray for them, you'll be saying, God should continue to give the man endurance so that God will not see the eyes of another woman. It was the man that has the issue. It is the expectation. They believe that, since they haven't had children, it must be the woman's this thing. You wear too much tight thing. You should this one. You should do that one. You're touching her belly. You must belly. It's just as well. Like I said, too much expectations of women just need to be toned down. Let's be kind of more of equal. I don't mind that. I just feel it's becoming too much because there's so many things, so many of them that I put in my head then. But you know what? Should we say the world that we're in and maybe the country that we're in? There's so many things that have when we're growing up, it's kind of gone off. Like, no, it's not going to work. It's not like that. let's just turn things down. I play a voice note. I said a voice note of video earlier. I don't know if everyone heard it. I will play it as the last this thing before I just end the stream so that we can hear that why are women expected to always be the one to endure. And for mother-in-laws that live with couples, I did advise that it's advisable to let them have 3 to 5 years to live alone. They get to know each other, except that maybe they've been living together before they got married anyway. Because there's so many things. So if in as much as they talk about how do you do this, they are saying that on the phone. Have they actually lived together to see that you don't flush well, you don't put the brush well? Some people when they brush, you see the sink, all the paste thing will be in the sink. They don't rinse it. They just walk away. They don't rinse it. Some will rinse. They don't even use spray, to disinfect, to clean the toilet seat. There's so many things. Some women will cook. They won't. They cover up the pot. I'm so sorry. There's so many things that they are doing that you don't know until when you start living together. You start seeing this. It might be an argument. After a time, you start getting to know that she doesn't like this. I don't like this. You tend to talk about it and then to walk in love, not want to do what that person doesn't like, or try to then overlook certain things that it's just her or it's just him. But you need to give them those time. If mother-in-law and sister-in-law or whoever is living and they are seeing all these things, or it's the mother-in-law that is now noting that, oh, you don't wash your pot after. For me, if cooking rice, stew and all that, I expect that once you're done cooking, wash the cover of the pot, wash it, let it look clean, because when the food was cooking, the thing was splashing. I don't like that thing. It irritates me. Sometimes before they finish cooking, I will still wash the pot and still put it back. And the same way I'll be cleaning the cooker. I'm just irritated with those things. It's not like you can imagine some are just they're tired, they just turn off the cooker and they just go. They go and sit down or watch TV or go and do something else. I'll come back and watch that cover. When I come back home, I see that they cook rice or stew or whatever, and they haven't washed the cover of the pot. I will ask who you cook. Anyways, well, I just feel that there's so many things that couples need to get to know each other from with, and trying to amend things, learn to walk in love, understand each other. But third party like mother-in-laws does not really give them such time to get to know each other. So there are certain things that they start seeing. I think they just start filming because they can't speak up. They only talk only when they're in the bedroom. And sometimes when they're in the bed, by the time one person is already in the bedroom, that person is ready to sleep or is already sleeping. You can't wear clothes the way you want to in your own house. I'm not talking about outside, because you have someone. There's so many things. So if a mother-in-law is living with a couple, I think it should be an extreme, would I say, health issue that they don't have any other means than and mother-in-law living with a couple for 4 or 5 years and they are still continuing. They are not going on holiday. Just because the son is the only son or something. I don't know. It doesn't sound nice, right? Thank you, everyone. I am done. I don't know, Kashi, if you're still here. Thank you. Busy. Thank you. Would you talk show? Thank you. Chison, thank you. I'm gonna play the thing and I'll end it when it finish playing. Thanks for your support. Of course, I'm going to crop the first 28 minutes because I was talking and I didn't know that I was muted. So I'm going to cut that off later. Okay, I'm going to start here. So
stop saying women don't cook like
another one.
Asked to endure a
grandma.
You can correct me if I'm wrong, but I have never seen a man that has been asked to endure a bad wife. As soon as a man has a bad wife or he starts complaining about his bad wife, the first thing he's asked to do is leave that woman and marry another woman. Nobody is asking him to pray for his wife. Nobody is asking him to fast for his wife. Nobody is asking him to wait for his wife to change. Nobody is asking him to be patient with his wife. But when a woman marries a bad man, suddenly everybody has an advice for her. Everybody is telling her in church, they are telling her to pray. In the home, they are telling her to be patient. Everywhere on the internet, they are telling her, bring out your feminine energy. You need your feminine energy. You need to calm him down. You need to endure. You need to be patient. Why is it that we associate suffering, patience, endurance, long suffering with the female gender? Why can't men also endure cheating wives? Why can't men also endure bad wives? Why is it that the responsibility of endurance is always on the women? And the worst part is the people that will tell you to endure the most are women like you. You can correct me if I'm wrong, but I have never seen a man that has been asked to endure a bad wife. As soon as a man has a bad wife or he starts complaining about his bad wife, the first thing he's asked to do is leave that woman and marry another woman. Nobody is asking him to pray for his wife. Nobody is asking him to fast for his wife. Nobody is asking him to wait for his wife to change. Nobody is asking him to be patient with his wife. But when a woman marries a bad man, suddenly everybody has an advice for her. Everybody is telling her in church, they are telling her to pray. In the home, they are telling her to be patient. Everywhere on the internet, they are telling her, bring out your feminine energy. He needs your feminine energy. You need to calm him down. You need to endure. You need to be patient. Why is it that we associate suffering, patience, endurance, long suffering with the female gender? Why can't men also endure cheating wives? Why can't men also endure bad wives? Why is it that the responsibility of endurance is always on the women? And the worst part is the people that will tell you to endure the most are women like you. You can correct me if I'm wrong, but I have never seen a man that has been asked to endure.
I'm
a
done.
bad
No, I'm
wife.
just leaving it
As
to
soon
play.
as a
So
man
you
has a
can
bad wife
go.
or he
You can
starts
leave if you
complaining
want.
about his bad wife, the
Thank
first
you,
thing he's asked to do is
Kube,
leave that
Daddy.
woman
What's up?
and marry another
Peace,
woman.
peaceful,
Nobody is
peaceful.
asking him to pray for his wife. Nobody is asking him to fast for his wife. Nobody is asking him to wait for his wife to change. Nobody is asking him to be patient with his wife. But when a woman marries a bad man, suddenly everybody has an advice for her. Everybody is telling her in church, they are telling her to pray. In the home, they are telling her to be patient. Everywhere on the internet, they are telling her, bring out your feminine energy. He needs your feminine energy. You need to calm him down. You need to endure. You need to be patient. Why is it that we associate suffering, patience, endurance, long suffering with the female gender? Why can't men also endure cheating wives? Why can't men also endure bad wives? Why is it that the responsibility of endurance is always on the women? And the worst part is the people that will tell you to endure the most are women like you. You can correct me if I'm wrong, but I have never seen a man that has been asked to endure a bad wife. As soon as a man has a bad wife or he starts complaining about his bad wife, the first thing he's asked to do is leave that woman and marry another woman. Nobody is asking him to pray for his wife. Nobody is asking him to fast for his wife. Nobody is asking him to wait for his wife to change. Nobody is asking him to be patient with his wife. But when a woman marries a bad man, suddenly everybody has an advice for her. Everybody is telling her in church, they are telling her to pray. In the home, they are telling her to be patient. Everywhere on the internet, they are telling her, bring out your feminine energy. You need your feminine energy. You need to calm him down. You need to endure. You need to be patient. Why is it that we associate suffering, patience, endurance, long suffering with the female gender? Why can't men also endure cheating wives? Why can't men also endure bad wives? Why is it that the responsibility of endurance is always on the women? And the worst part is the people that will tell you to endure the most are women like you.
Thank you, everyone. Thank you. Do have a blessed weekend, and I'll see you in my next one. Take care. Bye bye.